and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
The referee has given a corner. Who can he pick out? Well, not the best clearance. Great ball over the top. Now the task is to remain focused. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And it's with Hernandez. Chance here. He got a good palm on it. Han. And Morgan. Butcher. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Incisive pass. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. This looks promising. Cutting the ball back. On the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today.
Opportunity! Well, that's as good a challenge as you're likely to see. Well, there was impending danger, but she's atoned for the error.
Well, she's made up for what was a really big error there. She's got away with that one.
The high press was on, and that's... Oh, good heavens, miles off target there.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was thinking about there. That's a really poor attempt.
Morgan. Well, possibilities inside the box. Must score! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today! Possession lost, intercepted. Could be dangerous. And the Hornets with the ball once more. Blondel. Toure. Fujita. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. And Morgan. Butcher. Dangerous looking attack. Morgan. Teammate available. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. They couldn't maintain possession. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. And he's through here. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Kulare. Good tackle. Crossing opportunity. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Kulare. And a textbook interception. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Kulare. Decent looking attack from the Hornets. Textbook defending inside the box. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And that is going to be all for the first half here at the Estadio José Zorrilla in Valladolid. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Hernandez with it. Lot to like about that pass. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. That's a good-looking pass.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
Decent position. Well, it looked highly... Opportunity here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. Butcher. Well, the Hornets might be able to cash in from this position. And defensive play to be applauded. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, he could finish. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3. Kulare. Might lead to a chance. Must be. In it goes. But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. But he's gone short with it. And a good-looking ball. The clearance wasn't decisive. Not a time for cool heads. Breaking at pace. Nice switch of play. And the Hornets have it back. On to Leon. Kulare. That's a good pass. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, that's really high-class goalkeeping. But now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And it's with Hernandez. Oh, danger here. Chance to play it in. And cuts inside. Pivotal moment defensively. Into the final 20 minutes. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And taking it away. He's in behind. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, just overplayed it. Uncomfortable for the keeper. Kulare. Butcher. Decent looking pass. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Morgan. Well, the Hornets moving the ball with purpose. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. Butcher. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Could be dangerous. This could finish it! And he's lost custody of the ball here. In it goes! To increase their advantage! And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? And the Hornets did well to regain control of the ball. Oh, great vision. And options in the centre. And an effective clearance. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Han. Kulare. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home The man of the moment. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. We're live next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
He's in with a chance. And thumped away. Now with Morgan. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Attacking possibilities here for the Hornets. But they dealt with the threat posed. Could be. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Kulare. Oh, they've lost it. Now Vargas. Kulare. Can he find the right pass? And passing it through. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. And behind it's gone for a corner. Delivering it. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And continues his run. Oh, good vision. Could it be? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Kulare. Morgan. Crossing opportunity. Pulls it back. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. So back underway, and here's the key question. Can the Hornets come up with another goal? The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Butcher. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Now in a more than decent position. Could be troublesome. Kulare. Well, offside, unfortunately. There to take it away. And foul it is then. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. An attack full of promise. Takes the shot. Nicely blocked. And he's fired over the corner. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So back underway. 3-1 the score. Singh. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good-looking move. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can they convert? And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Could reduce the deficit. And did just enough defensively. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Dangerous looking attack. Just the challenge that was required. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. But he's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Oh, Jeff, they're in a great position here. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Oh, nice ball. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage, and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, they've been out.
Stuart, a chance! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself! No stopping him, apparently!
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Good distribution. Might lead to a chance. It might be. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Plenty of support here. Good ball over the top. Oh, he could be in trouble here. And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
Stopped a surefire goal. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. It might be on for them. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And he's in an offside position. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Now she could do a bit of damage. Is it going to be? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back in business, and problems for the Hornets in the first half. How do they respond now? Nice weight on the pass. Big opportunity. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree with the penalty. I'm not quite so sure about the yellow card, though.
To pull one back here. And she's done it! Converting from the spot. Utterly confident. An attack full of promise. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And space to cross it. It's opening up for them. Well, just overdoing it. Beautiful pass. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the Hornets looking dangerous. That's a useful cross. Taking care of business defensively here. Can they hit on the break? Oh, great defending. Now with Leon. It's looking promising. Must score! Butcher. Really vital interception. Vargas with it. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Kulare. Showing good defensive judgment. Chang. Well, the Hornets have possession again. Butcher. And a struggle for the Hornets to keep it. And teammates around him. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And showing fine vision. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Hahn. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, great vision. He's got to score! Can they stop it going in? Managed to get it out of there. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. But quick thinking defensively.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Throw-ins given. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And options in the centre. Good-looking move. It might be. And there it is! The equaliser! Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination. Vargas. Kulare. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Just straying offside. Well read to put an end to that attack. Can they nudge in front late on here? Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Now we look towards the referee because she might decide that further action is required. Yellow card earlier. And a decent delivery. Superb looking pass. And it's come off the keeper. Pulls it back. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Now sending it in. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well done.
One man the focus of attention. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. Stay with us here on EA TV. We'll have all the action for you live next. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. What do you anticipate? Oh, great technique and accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And a lot to like about this attack. And let's give credit to the defending. Now Leon. Crossing opportunity. Very effective pass. It's got to be! Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Nice looking move, this. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Oh, that's splendid play. Takes aim. The crossbar got in the way. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Options in the middle. Still looking to get the shot off. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Now Leon. Well shown inside. Great challenge, but the threat is still there. He's blocked it. Oh, great defending. It's with Laporte. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Leon. Alaba. And space to cross it. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Good ball over the top. Kulare. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Good use of advantage by the referee. Corner kick forthcoming. They favoured a short one here. That's not a bad ball. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. This could be troublesome. But how well he did to cut that one out. And Morgan. Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
And short it is. And whipped into the box. It might still be problematic. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? A chance now with the corner.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Half-hearted clearance. And a time for cool heads.
Well, the Hornets have certainly tried to dictate the play over the last 15 minutes, as those stats highlight, and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
Alaba. Morgan. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Offside by quite a lot. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Incisive pass. Oh, danger here. Can they forge ahead? Closer. Useful looking position, you've got to say. To take the lead. Thwarting him. And it's got to be the goal to put them in front. And there's a turn-up for the books based on what we've seen in this game so far. Kulare. Singh. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Options in the middle. Oh, good strike! Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper. Hansen. Plenty of space out wide for the Hornets. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Now in a more than decent position. And so the first half story has been written. It's half-time here in West London. So back in business, and problems for the Hornets in the first half. How do they respond now? Butcher. Kulare. And a no-nonsense clearance. And the pass deftly cut out. Kulare. And Morgan. He could pick out a teammate. Top-class defending. That's a good pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. Could be threatening. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. And quick thinking defensively. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Now let's see what the Hornets can do from this position. It's opening up for them. Could cross it in here. Well, moving the ball around nicely as they try to get themselves back within a goal. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it broke down, alas. On to Leon. And possibilities here. And fine goalkeeping. Kaiser. Untidy on the ball. And threading it through. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Kulare. Morgan. And Leon. And that puts them in position. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Oh, this looks useful. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Hansen. And Leon. Might work out. Just needs to steady himself. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. And the ball is moving once again with the Hornets right back in this contest now. Kaiser with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Brilliant team pressing. Chances on. "15 minutes left for play. Great vision to switch the play. Can they get in behind them? Big chance to get them on terms. And did just enough defensively. Abdul Rahman. Well, he's won the ball. Well, possibilities in the centre. Really good block. Really good build-up, but no end product. From one side of the pitch to the other. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Terrific block there. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Wonderful last-ditch defending. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins, margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
It's got to be. And nicely parried away. And you need your defender to take charge. And that is that. Full time here and a draw. The two teams couldn't be separated. What did you make of the visitors' performance?
Well, Derek, it's a horrible feeling when you concede so late in the game. They thought they had the game won, but a lack of concentration has cost them dear here.
A new record holder, the all-time top scorer for the club. But we know this professional well enough to know there'll be no let-up today. In the mood for even more. It's live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater...
Could be! Oh, so near, off the post. Butcher. I must say, this looks promising. Opportunity here. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Given away by the Hornets. Butcher. Singh. Strong but fair tackle. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. That's a good pass. Madanovsky. And possession lost by the Hornets. Leon. Good through ball. This looks more than decent. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And Morgan. Well read to put an end to that attack. Madanovsky. Kulare. And very deftly cut out. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Trying to open them up. Delivering it into the box. And a struggle to get it away properly. Shot blocked, but still alive. Well, they can keep possession now. Madanovsky. Failed to keep hold of it. Kulare. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. In with a chance! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. It is to be a throw-in.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Madanovsky. And Leon. That's a good-looking ball. Big opportunity. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Now, how about the short corner? Electing to cross into the centre. He read the cross, but now must clatter it clear. Might be able to set up the chance. Can he do it? And that's a very good parry. Madanovsky. Kulare. Butcher. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Could be dangerous. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Morgan. She has teammates around her. And Morgan. And the shot. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. And played short. Cross fired over. Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Kulare. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Thwarting him. Kulare. It's there for him. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And we're moving again, with the Hornets looking to build upon a positive first-half performance. Now what can they do from here? And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Markovic. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Being egged on by the crowd. Well, the attack fizzled out. Will it happen for them? It should be! Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. A chance to whip it in. It might still be problematic. But it just petered out. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Oh, big opportunity! Crucial piece of defending. 30 minutes left for play. Lot to like about that pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Great defending here. And a time for cool heads. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
And cutting it out. Kulare. Oh, this looks useful. And still pressing. It's still alive. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And playing it through. A smart stop here. Now with Leon. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
It's going to take us a while to see how bad this injury is because he got trodden on in that last challenge. So his foot is definitely a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. Opportunity! Sound piece of goalkeeping. Markovic. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. High pressing and good high pressing. Oh, it might be. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Who's going to get on the end of it? Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Butcher. Just 15 minutes remaining. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Masson. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, at least he was able to make amends.
Well, he's just about redeemed himself there because that could have proved really costly.
Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. This looks promising. And that is offside. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've had a lot of defending to do, and in the main, they've done it very well. It's now a case of keeping their discipline and concentration in what will be a frenetic end to the game.
Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. This could be the equaliser. And first-class defending cleared off the line. He's got to score. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here! So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Well, it's not ideal, thinking back to earlier when she handed out the yellow card. The crossbar got in the way. Well, he failed to get it away properly. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. The cross is on. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Good weight on that pass. And play halted, free kick given. And it is a booking, and their approach is nothing short of feisty.
Well, they have to keep their discipline here. They can't afford to lose another player.
And that is that. Full time here and a draw. The two teams couldn't be separated. Our camera lens trained on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Is today the day? Live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts. Nice-looking move. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Oh, genuine chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Who can he pick out? Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Oh, this is looking promising. A glorious chance. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. On to Leon. A chance maybe from the wide position. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Butcher. Kulare. Morgan. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Will it happen for them? Firing it in. It was on its way in. Well, they're going for the short one. Dangerous looking attack. Managed to get it out of there. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Intercepted effortlessly. This could square the game. Morgan. And the Hornets have it back. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, that's splendid play. It will be claimed by the keeper. Determined defending. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, she has cause to be grateful to her teammates. Kulare. Options in the middle. Dangerous ball. Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Hansen. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, she's in here. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Sanders. It's opening up for them. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper.
Well, that's not great reading, is it? They've created a lot of chances. That's not been the problem. But the finishing has been really poor. And unless they can improve in the top third of the pitch, it's going to be a really frustrating day for them.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Good bit of closing down. Riley. And Kim with it. This looks more than decent. Well, she was able to make amends. Kulare. Morgan. Singh. And possibilities here. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And crossed in there. And ready to strike. On to Leon. It looks promising. And that's a very good parry. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Şentürk. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Well read to win possession back. Kulare. Blocking it. And he's in an offside position. Good ball over the top. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here into the second half. And passing it well. Now what can they do from here? And given away. That's useful play. A chance to whip it in. Must be! It was on its way in. Oh, this looks useful. Getting in there to intercept. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. And intercepted it. And back with Kim. Singh. Well, successfully cut out. Great ball over the top. And Morgan. Distributing it well. Nicely timed tackle. Can he finish? Strong hand on that one. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
And a long way out here. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. And Morgan. Leon. Promising position, this. He's in here. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
And credit due, a good intervention. Well, that is how to play advantage. Now, options are plenty. And he takes it on! Kulare. Now with Leon. Read it well. Attacking possibilities here for the Hornets. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Krupa. Great effort to keep that one in play. Dangerous ball. Well, when you thrive on crosses, you look to put them away.
Well, having got to that cross, he just can't get above it, can he?
Hansen. Dangerous looking through ball. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
And he did well to cut it out. Options in the centre. Not out of the woods yet. But the keeper takes command of the situation. Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. It's a weighted pass, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Lot to like about that pass. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. So underway again at 2-2. Keeper not concentrating. Time running out, but they could yet win it. And just putting it over the top. And showing fine vision. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, the threat is there. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, over the top, and an easy one for the keeper. Now with Leon. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. This could square the game. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And Morgan. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans... The pressure is on, but the prize at stake is significant. A victory today to cement for themselves a place in the promotion match. Live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a promotion match place. How do you see it panning out, Stuart? It's got to be! And able to close down the shot. Now how about the short corner? Oh, could be an opportunity here. And the shot just couldn't get it through. Regained possession. Kulare. Oh, good vision. What a block! Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Disappointing for the Hornets to give us away in that manner. And back with Ferreira. Alves. Oh, great vision. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
That's a good-looking pass. And there's a quality defender in action. Singh. Could be dangerous. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Sakai. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in. Leon. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. It's a neat move. And a chance for the lead. And pushed away to safety. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, the Hornets might be able to cash in from this position. An effective challenge. There to win it back. Good idea. Can he finish? Brilliant save. Now, how about the short corner? Clearing it away. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Well, the short corner routine. Delivering it into the box. Not away completely. And passing it through. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Loves to attack from the wide areas. A really vital interception. Singh. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Madanovsky. Singh. It's looking promising. Oh, body in the way, crucially. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Now, will the cross work out for them? And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
And cutting it out. Kulare. Chance to finish. He's blocked it. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Well, the Hornets moving the ball with purpose. Can't miss, surely. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, let's have another look because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Intelligent threaded pass here. In position. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So, a level contest. 1-1. Han. Kulare. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Not the pass he had in mind. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And Morgan. And defensive play to be applauded. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Cross could be useful. Not the most confident clearance. Well, no way through in the end. Singh. And the Hornets looking dangerous. Gives it a go. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front! Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Oh, this is looking promising. Chance to play it in. This could level it. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. Gao. Giving the ball away. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, she wanted to let the play flow, but in the end decided that that wasn't possible. And he has options available. Oh, great vision. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the Hornets did well to regain control of the ball. Singh. Oh, surely. Is it going to be? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Sakai. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Kulare. Well, the Hornets have possession again. And a struggle for the Hornets to keep it. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And unable to keep possession. Well, had no intention of losing out. Into the final 20 minutes. Could be threatening. He just needs to keep a cool head. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Beautiful pass. Well, clear what they were trying. Playing it from one flank to another. Didn't quite work out. Young. And now their turn to have the ball. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Hopkins. Yoon. It's opening up for them. And defensive play to be applauded. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Really good challenge. A lot of space to attack. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Can't miss, surely! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Now Leon. Really well positioned. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Singh. Trying to open them up. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Good-looking ball. Madanovsky. Leon. Good idea. Can he keep his composure? Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed